Hey, what's up, sports bettors? It's Matt Modi here with OddsJam, and I want to talk to you about this DraftKings promotion. It's a futures week, day one. Get the Ravens to win the AFC North boosted to the odds of plus 170. So this one is offered on DraftKings. I would absolutely lock this in if DraftKings didn't have my account locked. So I unfortunately will not be able to lock this one in. But I think this is a really good promotion offered by DraftKings. And let me tell you why. Number one, what I have up here are the odds for most major sports books, specifically looking at the odds for the AFC North. So I have this pulled up on OddsJam. If you want any sort of free line shopping, free checking for line discrepancies, definitely go to oddsjam.com. You can hover over any sport you're looking for, and you can hover over different futures. I mean, there's a ton of stuff here. All the divisions, offensive player of the year, offensive rookie of the year, all different futures bets you can get for free, all the odds you can line shop on OddsJam. So for this one specifically, let's remember what the boost is. We're getting the Ravens boosted to win the AFC North at plus 170. So let's see what all the other books are pricing the Ravens at. Plus 145, plus 140, plus 145. That's pretty good that we're getting the Ravens at plus 170. So right off the bat, this is a pretty awesome promotion that FanDuel is running. DraftKings is running. So I definitely recommend locking this one in. Whatever the max they let you put on it, I think this one is worth it. I mean, line shopping across all the different books, spotting a line discrepancy like this, thanks to using the OddsJam Futures page, is really valuable. So right off the bat, I really like this one. And then just looking at it for football reasons, there's a ton to look into here. Number one, I'll start with the Ravens. So last year, they finished 8-9. That sounds bad, but when you dig a little bit deeper into their season, you start to understand why. Number one, I mean, the running back room was decimated before the season even started. J.K. Dobbins hurt. Gus Edwards hurt. Their secondary, same thing, decimated before the season even started. Marcus Peters hurt. The team was just absolutely littered with injuries. I saw a stat that they had the most games lost in the entire NFL. Not only that, but the amount or the players that missed games, high leverage, important players. Let's talk about their starting quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He missed the last 4 games of the year. The Ravens started the year 8-3, despite all these injuries. Started the year 8-3. Lamar Jackson goes down. They end the year on a losing streak, finish the year 8-9. That's tough. In the offseason, they did trade their number one receiver, Marquise Hollywood Brown, to the Cardinals, which I think will be a little bit of growing pain for them to replace him. But they still have Mark Andrews. They have stud tight end Isaiah Likely, rookie Isaiah Likely, who is likely to have a really good year as their second tight end. They have Mark Andrews, who I mentioned, Rashad Bateman. And they have, obviously, they're getting the running backs back. And then Lamar Jackson is the main thing I wanted to highlight here. He's in a contract year. My guess is that assuming he can stay healthy, I think Lamar Jackson is due for a big year. And the Ravens have enough of a history of being a successful franchise where we can back them here. Obviously, the Ravens, we had their incredible 2018 run, 2019 run with Lamar Jackson when he was the MVP of the league. The year after, made the playoffs again. And last year missed it because of the injury. So the Ravens are a team that I am incredibly high on. The Bengals are a team that I'm actually looking to fade this year. I think they're getting a lot of love coming off of the Super Bowl, but I think that they had a little bit of a fluky Super Bowl run. Now, there are reasons to be optimistic for the Bengals. Number one, I mean, Joe Burrow, another year healthy after shredding his knee, should only get better. Number two, they revamped their offensive line, signing La'el Collins. They signed 2 new starters. So their offensive line, which was really bad last year, especially in the playoffs, should be better. But I don't quite trust the defense. You know, despite how well they ended the year, if you just look at how they performed DVOA-wise, their defense, I think people are a little bit higher on them than they should be because of how they performed in the playoffs. But they still finished the year with the 19th defense in the entire NFL. Not horrible, you know, not one of the worst teams, but closer to the bottom half than the top half. So I think their defense is a little bit overrated. And I'm not a huge fan of their head coach. Even when Burrow was healthy and they're in the middle of that playoff run, incredibly run heavy. I don't know why he was so run heavy in neutral game script situations. So The Ravens are a team I'm really high on. The Bengals are a team I'm not. And nobody else, I think, really comes close. The Browns, I don't even want to talk about that train wreck of an organization and what they did with their Deshaun Watson signing or trade in contract. The Steelers do have some high hopes. I think Kenny Pickett could be good, but he's still a rookie. So all in all, the Ravens, I think, is a really good bet, especially to get them boosted up to plus 170. They would be my pick even at the odds you can currently get them at. I mean, I would like them at plus 145. So DraftKings boosting it to plus 170, I think is really good. So let me know what you guys think here, what you agree with, what you disagree with. If you're picking a different team to win this division, let me know. Other than that, like the video, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. All that stuff helps me out a ton. But that's it. So thanks for watching and have a good one.